Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you what I would do if I had to start all over again in the field of trading and investing to succeed as quickly as possible. These are also the steps I would guide someone who is starting from scratch. Let's get started now. For those who are new to the channel, I'm Steven. On this channel, I share the knowledge about trading and investing that I have accumulated over the years. You can check out the channel and watch my previous videos where I've organized topics into different playlists for easy navigation. Step 1. Commit to continuous learning. The first thing I want to tell you is that self-study and self-improvement are the only ways you can go far in this market. Most of the time when people enter the market, they want to make quick money and look for shortcuts like giving their money to others to trade on their behalf or following other people's signals. This often leads to blindness, making you susceptible to unreliable people, and eventually losing money. From the very beginning, you need to avoid shortcuts. Clearly understand that the only path to long-term success is to develop your own knowledge. Filter information carefully, absorb only what is valuable, and ignore the rest. The learning process should be divided into stages. First, gather information, then practice and apply until it becomes second nature. Step 2. Learn to manage and value money. When I first started, I made the mistake of quitting university to pursue trading full-time. Initially, I thought having more time to study trading would be better, but it put me in an unstable financial situation. If I could do it all over again, I would have stayed in university to have a stable foundation while nurturing my passion for trading. This helps reduce financial pressure and allows you to focus on learning rather than worrying about making money quickly. Additionally, you need to learn to spend wisely, focusing on core values rather than superficial luxuries. This will help you stay positive and avoid falling into a negative state even during tough times. Step 3. Master the basics of the market. Before diving into complex strategies, you need to master the basics. What is a pip? What is a lot? What are the major currency pairs? What is a reliable trading platform? What is the experience like trading on an exchange? You need to understand concepts like stop loss, take profit, and risk management. You don't need to invest a lot of capital right from the start. Begin with a demo account to familiarize yourself without financial risks. One essential thing is a demo trading account, and I've included a link below in the video description. I recommend trading with a cent or demo account, gradually increasing your investment without rushing. Investing is like driving a car. You need to gradually increase your speed to avoid unfortunate incidents. Step 4. Simplify your approach. A significant risk for beginners is being overwhelmed by too many technical indicators and complex methods. This can lead to losing direction and being influenced by emotions when trading. Simplify your approach, focus on basic price action, and use only a few key tools. Sometimes simple methods yield the most consistent results. Step 5. Plan with a probabilistic mindset. A critical factor in trading success is understanding the risk-reward ratio and accepting losses as part of the game. Before choosing a method, understand that every strategy has a probability curve. If I had to start over, I would focus on understanding risk-reward dynamics early on. This helps limit losses even before having a genuinely profitable method. Understand that trading is not always about being right. It's about making decisions that have positive expectations in the long run. If your risk is smaller than your potential reward, you only need a moderate win rate to be profitable. Step 6. Prioritize consistency over complexity. Avoid jumping from one method to another without mastering any of them. Stick to a single approach. Continuously refine and measure its effectiveness over time. Profitable trading comes from discipline, not constantly changing strategies. Trading is about process and repetition, not about finding the perfect setup. Remember, consistency builds confidence. The more you refine and repeat a strategy, the more you understand its nuances and can make small, meaningful improvements. Trading is not about chasing after the next best method, but about mastering the method that works for you. Think of it like honing a craft. True expertise comes from dedication and repetitive practice. When you commit to consistency, you develop a deep understanding that allows you to adapt effectively when market conditions change. Step 7. Control your emotions. One of the biggest pitfalls for traders is making decisions based on emotions. Learning to control emotions like fear, greed, and impatience is crucial to avoid impulsive mistakes. Build habits that help you detach from individual trade outcomes and focus on long-term growth. I often encourage everyone to have a separate job because I believe that trading doesn't require too much time watching the charts, and more importantly, trading should not be your primary source of income. When trading becomes your only way to pay the bills, it can lead you to take poor trades driven by the pressure to make money. When you feel pressured in trading, it's best not to trade at all. Trading with a stressed mindset often leads to losses, much like a warrior going into battle without a firm fighting spirit. Step 8. Review and reflect on past trades. Reviewing past trades is an essential step for improvement. When I first started, I realized that many of my losses were due to impulsive trades without a clear strategy. Only by analyzing these mistakes did I understand the problems and begin to make adjustments. Tracking performance helps you identify patterns, strengths, and weaknesses in your approach. Set aside time to systematically review your trades. Analyze both winning and losing trades to understand what worked and what didn't. This habit not only helps improve strategies, but also builds emotional resilience. Step 9. Understand the learning stages. The learning process typically goes through 4 stages: learning, practicing, starting to see results, and becoming an expert. In the learning phase, focus on understanding new concepts. Then, take those concepts into the practice phase. Allow yourself to make mistakes in this phase, as it's the way to accumulate experience and understand what works and what doesn't. Step 10. Practice and backtest regularly. Before trading with real money, practice your strategy through backtesting and using a demo account or a cent account, as mentioned in Step 3 earlier in the video. This allows you to see how your strategy performs under different market conditions without financial risk. Consistent practice helps build confidence, reduce emotional reactions, and create a structured approach to trading. Remember, practice doesn't just make perfect, it makes progress. Each time you test your strategy, you gain valuable insights, refine your approach, and prepare yourself for real market challenges. Trading is a skill, and like any skill, it requires persistent effort and dedication. Success in trading is not something that happens overnight. It is a journey of patience, reflection, and discipline. If I had known these principles from the beginning, I could have saved a lot of time, money, and effort. The most important thing is to focus on self-development, trust the process, and success will naturally follow. I wish you the perseverance and effort to pursue whatever you are aiming for. If you're ready to start your trading journey, click the link below to register with a trusted broker. Let's get started together. Thank you for joining today's podcast. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this content. It means a lot to me and is the easiest way to help the channel grow and reach more people who are also on their journey to financial freedom. See you in the next episode.